Hello everyone! It is Monday, January 4th. Is that what today is? Yes, it is. So hello! I am finally back from my little hiatus. It feels really good to be back in my sewing room. We were in Kansas City area for a week in between Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's, visiting family, and subsequently got snowed / iced in there. We have been going back there for in between, you know, that week from Christmas to New Year's Day. This was our 10th year since we've been here in Indiana, and this is the first time we've ever gotten stuck there, so we're gonna count that as a win. But yes, it was, even when we finally were able to leave, it was a bit of a harrowing drive through Missouri. Once we got through Missouri, we were fine. Illinois and Indiana were fine, but whew, it was an intense one. Anyway, I am back. I'm back in my sewing room. We got our Christmas decorations taken down yesterday, did a whole bunch of laundry. I just filmed a plans video, not so much for January, but just through kind of the rest of the winter a little bit. I mean, I'm sure there'll be other stuff that'll pop up, but just kind of some sew the looks I'm going to be doing. So a lot of coat sewing I'm going to be doing for January. I'm still figuring out the best way. I want January to be very coat heavy. You know, just kind of a, you know, January is a blow month, so just kind of something to kind of pick me up, and I'm also in the coat making mood. So I have a ton of coats planned. But I'm not sure the best way to do like proper videos around that. Like, what's some stuff you guys would like to see? Would it be techniques? Would it just be styling different things? You know, what are you guys thinking? I also I'm waiting on a few things that I've ordered with some Christmas money with the after Christmas sales to arrive, but then I'm going to be doing a haul on that. And I also received a couple of sewing related Christmas gifts I wanted to show you guys. Not many, like 3 things, but I really wanted to share, four things, but I really wanted to share those things with you. And anyway, just waiting for some fabric to arrive. Went and did some fabric shopping. All right, so for today, there's so much I want to do. You know, I've been away from my sewing machine now for so long. I've been doing quite a bit of knitting. I finished my hat, cowl, and mittens, and I'll be showing that to you guys in like a knitting makes video at some point, or maybe before then, we'll see. And I've started that hand-dyed yarn sweater. So I have been doing a lot of knitting. That was something very easy to do because we did nothing back in Missouri. We basically hung out at my in-laws' house, and then we hung out at my sister's house / my parents. They live like 5 minutes away from each other, and we were all together. There's 11 of us there. My sister and her family, my family, and then my 2 parents. Anyway, so we watched a lot of movies. The kids did get to go outside and play in snow since we got quite a bit. But yeah, I did a lot of knitting, and we did a lot of puzzle putting together and movie watching and board games and card games and all that kind of stuff. So it's actually pretty wonderful. But I'm back and I'm ready to sew. So I think today, though, I promised my daughter I do need to run to the grocery store, and then I promised my daughter we could work on bow ties. So if we are doing that today, then I will definitely take you guys along with me. But I just want to pop on and say good morning. This will be a shorter vlog because I'm only filming today and tomorrow, and then it will go up on Wednesday, but getting back into the routine. Okay guys, see you soon. Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Okay, so yesterday didn't go quite as planned. So I mentioned we took down all of our Christmas decorations on Sunday when we got home, and my house is just dirty. You know, when you take down all those decorations, just like dusty and just extra dirty. So yesterday I ended up just doing a lot of like cleaning, although not completely. Did a lot of cleaning. My husband and I are both just doing it's not a diet. We're just, I need to detox. Sugar crept back into my diet. I actually have a horrible sugar withdrawal headache this morning. It just got like worse after the holidays, you know, like started off with like just a couple pieces of candy at Halloween, and then, you know, escalated. Then at Thanksgiving I had some pecan pie, and it was, you know, they made a gluten-free one for, you know, my husband eats gluten-free as well for me, so I ended up eating, you know, the 2 of us had like the entire pie, and then you're kind of like kickstarted for the holiday season. Anyway. And then there was just a lot of sugar consumed, and then like a lot more wine than I normally drink, just a lot of that. So we're amping it back, detoxing a little bit. So I've been doing a lot of cooking. just trying to meal prep kind of type stuff. Although I'm not one of those that cooks like over the weekend and has meals prepped for the entire week. But like I've got a chicken carcass in my crock pot right now making homemade chicken broth, which then will be good for soups and stuff going forward. So stuff like that. I made my own mayonnaise, which was a first. And made some good chicken salad for my husband and I with a lot of good stuff in it. So just, you know, trying to do that just to kind of detoxify ourselves a little bit. Anyway, so that's where yesterday went. And then my daughter decided she didn't want to work on the bow ties. And actually she's just changed her mind on the bow ties. We were looking at patterns and there was a pattern for kind of this tie that just kind of laps over, more of like a, I say woman's tie because a woman can wear a bow tie too, but you know, it like crosses over, it's flatter and then has like a little snap that you could put like a decorative button on if you wanted to. That was shown with a button-up shirt that was buttoned all the way up, which is the way she likes to wear hers, all the way buttoned up. That she kind of liked the look of. So we're going to try one of those first and then possibly make bow tie after that. But then she wasn't in the mood to sew. My son was. So then we looked for a pattern for a wallet. He wanted to kind of play around with a wallet. Well, he wanted a leather one. I had a leather coat that I had thrifted that I had already cut quite a few pieces out of it just for bits and bobs. So I had enough for this leather wallet pattern that we found, but it really wasn't thick enough. And so we had to, I don't know, it was a fail. The pattern just wanted you to use thicker leather, like almost like saddle leather, maybe not quite that thick, but thicker leather like that. And you were hand sewing. I didn't have any of the stuff to like punch the holes and do the hand sewing. Nor have I done a lot of like leather crafting in that sense. I mean, I can sew stuff together on the machine, but anyway, so we tried to make it work. It didn't. It made it way too bulky and then weird and floppy at the same time, and it just was weird. So anyway, today they're back at school, virtual day today. They're at home. They're already finished. It is 11:15 or 11:20, and we had the dentist this morning, so we went to the dentist. You know, my daughter had braces put on right before Christmas, and then my son has to have a tooth pulled before he gets his on. We have 2 kids in braces at the same time. And then about the time they get out of that, I'll get to pay for college at the same time. No, we knew that. Having twins, it's just one of the things. But he has to have a tooth pulled first. So that's happening on Thursday. So we made that, and then everyone got their teeth cleaned. So we're all good. But for the vlog this week, I'm just sitting here chatting. Now, I did place, I think I mentioned it on today's video that you're watching, and I have a ton of, because that's the thing, I'm not going to be able to sew today. I'm going to hit the ground running tomorrow, and I'm going to start with that Meghan Markle outfit, the Sew the Look, which is the charm pattern Stanwick skirt with, I also want to make the princess coat, which is not part of the Sew the Look, but I do want to make the princess coat that matches that. And then I should have the fabric for the top for that skirt Friday. But I am going to do a haul because I did do some post-Christmas fabric shopping, and I got my Metro Textiles haul yesterday. Can't wait to show you guys what I got. And then my fabric store order comes in on Friday, and then I am waiting on, I bought some buttons from StyleMaker Fabrics. Those are already here. That I'll show you guys, and then I'm waiting also on some yarn for from Miss Babs. I ordered some yarn. I'll show you guys all that, but I'm gonna wait and do a big haul on that. So that might be next Tuesday's video because I think the fabric store order should be here on Friday. So I'll wait and put that video up on Tuesday. So I don't know what I'm gonna do on Friday yet, but I wanted to show you what I got for Christmas that's sewing related. Okay, first thing first. My mother-in-law loves to garage sale, and she knows. She always looks for patterns and buttons and stuff like that for me when she is doing that. And look what she stuck in a little baggie. It is this adorable, it's just someone's button jar. I love this though. Usually you can find the coolest vintage buttons in here. I mean, look at these. They're like these white ones that have like silver, and we think that it's real silver. Like a real silver, is that gonna cover up my face? That little part there we think is sterling silver. They're old, and a couple of them have come apart, but the silver parts are still in there. I think they just go through. They're like the shank that go through the buttons. Anyway, and in this darling little retro jar. It's all glass. Yeah, and then that comes down or whatever. Oh geez. So anyway, she had thrifted, anyway, it's an adorable little jar, and she, with some really fun buttons in there, but she got that for me at a, I think one of her garage sales. So very excited about that. She's so sweet. My brother-in-law, so my husband's brother, he and his girlfriend, I guess, they're not married, but they pretty much are married. Common law wife, I don't know. My kids call her Aunt Courtney. But they got me some, I had asked for these. So this brand, if you've not heard of it, is LDH, and let's see, where are they located? Are they US or Canada? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember. I found them on one of my friends who owns a actual alterations and sewing shop. Found them on Instagram, and it's a husband and wife team, and it's LDH is the name of it, and they do, this is upside down, they do scissors and snips and all sorts of things. Really, really high quality. And so they got me a pair of snips, and I'll pull them out for you, in the Midnight Edition. So they're like a matte black. Look at those. Oh my gosh, and they just, I haven't used them yet, but they just slide. Oh, that's good. I mean, they're good. Those are good. And it says in one of the things I was looking at that for sharpening, you just send it back to them. So, what am I doing here? That doesn't. So that is, I mean, that's always of interest to me because I frequently need my stuff sharpened because I use it. And then they got me the 9-inch Dressmaker Shears. Aren't those gorgeous? And it's in this matte black. LDH scissors. Oh my gosh. Small company. And again, I can't remember if they're Canadian or US, but North America. And I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh. They're just phenomenal. So I'm very excited. I didn't have any fabric to cut on while I was back home, but I'm very excited. So those are the Taylor shears and the snips in the Midnight Edition. So it's the matte black. But they have some other stuff, colorways too. But anyway, so great, so good. And then, these aren't really sewing related, but I got them for the sewing room. This is from my dear, dear husband. He got me wireless Bose noise canceling headphones. But I can, did I leave them on? Oh no, I didn't. It's a way to drain them. But for the sewing room. So they will attach Bluetooth both to my phone so I can listen to podcasts, I can listen to music, and I think I have a Roku down here in the in my sewing room. We're not completely sure yet, we haven't played around with it, but I think maybe I can even attach it to the TV, so I'm listening to the TV through the Bluetooth, but it cancels out my machines, so I can hear, it takes out the white noise, and then I can hear exactly what I want to hear, or if I just want to sit in silence and not, you can just turn on the noise canceling and not have anything, you know, bothering you or whatever. But I've been wanting a pair of these forever, and he has a pair of regular noise canceling ones that I have used before, but they have a, how does this work? They have a cord. I don't know how these go back in. Story of my life. Nope, that's not right. They have a cord, and I constantly get things, maybe like this. Oh, there we go. I was constantly getting the cord caught on things. Even if I had like my phone in my back pocket, like the cord would get caught on my like arm, on the top of the chair, and very annoying. But I did enjoy having them if I was sitting in the same spot. So having wireless noise canceling ones, I'm very excited about. And then lastly, my parents got me, this is the, it's the Golden Rule pattern drafting set, and I am going to totally butcher, so it comes in a box like this. Lindsay from Inside the Hem had talked about it because I had seen this system before, and actually I've had some viewers comment on that they love to use this system, but it was really only available in Europe until now. So now the company that my mom used was Canada. So now they're in North America, but it's this system. I'm going to totally butcher that German word, but there you go. So it's basically a different way of pattern drafting. So I haven't looked at the DVD yet, which I'm assuming that's what's in here, but they've got YouTube videos and stuff like that. Lindsay talked a little bit about it on Inside the Hem. Again, I had looked at this before when because someone had recommended it, and so I got on and looked at the whole system just out of curiosity, and it is fascinating. So anyway, yeah, my parents got this for me for Christmas, so I'm very excited about trying it out. And actually, you can buy there's, 775 patterns in here, but there was a men's pattern for a sweatshirt and a sleeveless sweatshirt, which my son really is interested in. So I may try it on him first, but this is all the patterns, and then there's, a whole, there's some rulers that come with it, a special tape measure, and these pens that, allow you to pinpoint all your dots. So it's an instruction booklet. And then they have different seasonal patterns that they release every quarter that you can buy. So anyway, and it tells you how to do all that. But again, there's videos and stuff on YouTube, as well as they send a DVD. So, and then there's a couple of rulers. So I'm very interested in the system. And again, you can get it a little easier from Canada than, because buying it from the UK was just a little, or not the UK, from Europe was just a little more expensive, just with shipping and everything like that. So I'm very excited about trying that out. So there you have it. Those are my Christmas gifts that were sewing related. I got a few other things, but yeah, it was just a really good Christmas. And yeah, I love being surprised by some sewing accoutrement. Anyway, I'll probably do more of a video. I'm going to try out this pattern drafting system first and see how I like it, and then maybe do a video on that if you guys are interested in how this works and just seeing my take on it. I think you still have to do pattern alterations and stuff. It still just puts out like a standard size depending on your bust or waist. I think I'll watch and learn. Then I can come back and tell you what I've learned. But I think this could be a lot of fun to play around with, and a great way just to kind of mess around with pattern drafting. An easy way to mess around with pattern drafting. So that is all I've got for today. I'm aching to be at my sewing machine right now, but I think I need to go finish cleaning. I think if I can get my bedroom and bathroom clean, and then my kids' bathroom clean, and they're in charge of their bedrooms today, then tomorrow I can just be completely at my sewing machine. And I'm gonna again work on that Stanwyck skirt. I'll probably start with the Stanwyck skirt and then go to the princess coat. But I'm definitely in the mood to do tailoring, so. And now that I've made the bound, I'm in the mood to do bound buttonholes on everything. Pretty much everything's getting bound buttonholes. I'm from here on out. This is just so satisfying. I had a lot of fun making them for my sister's coat, which turned out perfect. She loved it. And actually, I'll show you with the buttonhole. The reason I got the buttons from Stylemaker Fabrics is that I ended up putting on, well, you guys will see the buttons I put on it when we get to that point in the video. And they look great on the coat, but then we found, I was just looking, Stylemaker had sent out an email on some new buttons that they got in Stash, which actually are Pigeon Wishes. So Megan from Pigeon Wishes has a button line, and Michelle from Stylemaker is carrying them. And so I saw the buttons that were on the email. I was like, oh my gosh. And I showed my sister and I said, would these not be phenomenal on the front of your coat? And they're the same size as the ones we put on the front of her coat. And she said, yes. So we ordered them. And I'll probably see her over spring break. So I'll just cut off the buttons that are on there and sew these on when I see her next. But I'll show them to you later when I do that haul video. But they're really good. Okay, I think that is all that I've got for today. I'm sorry that this vlog is very boring. But yeah, it's just been kind of like, you know, getting back into routine now that we're back to the grind. I need to, again, sit in front of my computer. I still have not, and they just keep piling up and it gets more and more overwhelming, the comments, which I love. Don't stop leaving comments because I love the comments. I just need to take some time and sit down and answer all of them and my emails. And so many people have been so generous buying coffees for me at the end of the year, which is just blown me away. So generous, and I need to get back on and respond and thank all those people as well. So, and I thank everyone when they leave a coffee, and I think everyone can see that. Let me know though, if you've ever bought me a coffee, do you get a notification when I thank you on coffee? You know, is it like YouTube, like you get a notification that I've commented on your comment, like replied to your comment? I'd be curious to know. Okay, that's all I've got for this week. Tomorrow we'll actually be at the sewing machine. So next week's vlog will be actual sewing and probably a lot of it. Okay guys, I hope you have had a wonderful week and I will see you again next time. Bye.